What is going on, everybody? This is David here from Blucher's Videos and Collectibles, and today is day 3 of the 7 videos in 7 days challenge, and I hope y'all enjoying this as much as I am. And I just, this is something new to me, because usually I do my videos once a week, but the 7-day challenge so far has been pretty good. Has got a lot of positives out of it, so I'm really excited to continue to do these videos. But for today's video, we are going to review the Indoraptor from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toy line. And this figure right here is probably one of the most excuse me, what am I trying to say here? This figure is probably the one that I'm most excited for, besides the Colossal T-Rex, because of the fact that it's a super articulated figure, and I don't think that, to my knowledge, that we've ever had a dinosaur that's this articulated before. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to correct me in that in the comments. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get started with this thing. Move this guy aside, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at this package. So, right here, as you could tell, the package is a little bit different. Let me move this back a little bit. The package is a little bit different. It's not your standard side package, as this is actually standing up a little bit. And similar thing like the rest of the other set that I showed you. You got the Jurassic World logo right there. Got Owen Grady in blue at the bottom left-hand corner. And then we have Indoraptor. Now, when I found this at Walmart, they had it on a pallet, and it said dinosaur villain. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, I love the window packaging. As you can tell, they made it to where it's like a cage to look like you captured a dinosaur, and you just got to free it out. So, that being said, for those who haven't seen it before, they have the Indoraptor standing up right here, and well, I would do it, but it would take too much time. But he's got his hands tied up here and everything, so it looked like he was all tied up to the cage and everything. It's pretty funny. But here it says superposable, and the background, it's not the normal style basic package where we'd have the sunset with the volcano and the trees and stuff. This time it looks like it has it's at nighttime and it's raining, and it's got the little trees on the side and everything. So it's really cool. So but yeah, so I'm keeping this packages. So pretty much all the stuff that I'll pick up from this line, I will be keeping the packages. Why? And it's just because that nostalgia feeling that I have every time I see these things, because Mattel's done a very good job to go back to that kind of style package that they did back in the old Kinder days, even though some of it's kind of reminiscent to some Hasbro stuff as well. So I don't know, it is what it is. So on the side of the box, same thing, Jurassic World, cage, background. And here, this is the photo of the Indoraptor, and different poses that you can do to it. And here is a couple of things that you can pick up with the line. I for one hadn't seen these yet in stores, so I'm pretty sure I will be picking these up once they put them on shelves. So the stuff that I got early is stuff that I really wanted. So I was able to pick up everything that I really wanted, because I knew that once they hit the shelves, those would be the ones to be gone really fast, and I didn't want to miss out. So that's what I did. I jumped on it early. Excuse me. A friend of mine asked me if I was going to keep all this stuff in packages. I said, no, I'm going to open these. I'm going to do reviews on these, because these are so cool. I mean, Jurassic World, the first toy line from the first movie, I kept all those in packages. And kind of thinking back on it, I'm glad I did. But yeah, that is the package for this. So let's get down to the actual dinosaur and let's play with this thing for a little bit. Man, this thing is incredible. I really like it a lot. I mean, look at this. It's super long as well. So, first off, we'll go over to the color scheme. It's kind of a blackish color with some gold trim on the sides. And it starts all the way from the neck all the way over here. And surprisingly, it didn't fade into the arms or into the legs. So I wonder if that's how it's going to be shown in the movie. Because in the trailers, we didn't really see a whole lot of it. We just seen like the mouth open and then the hands and the feet. We haven't actually seen the actual raptor itself. So this is like the actual toy form. So but yeah, that's pretty much what we've got so far as knowing what the figure looks like. But anyway, or the actual dinosaur looks like, is pretty much this what I got in my hands. But anyways, but yeah, again, Mattel knocked it out of the park, and I mean, this is the sculpt of it's real finely detailed, and you just gotta bear with me. I'm not an actual real toy reviewer. I don't really do these a whole lot. I'm just now getting into it, so if I'm missing stuff, or if I miss any details, my apologies in advance. So I'm just going by what I see at the particular moment. But anyways, but yeah, I like how it just kind of fades out right here and it stops. But it actually makes sense because of the way it stops. Normally, toys, they would, I know Hasbro last year, when they did it, they would have it all the way up here, and then it would just cut off, like literally cut off, and they would never continue the rest of the way down. But here, this is where they have the pattern. The pattern is just like right there, and it's good. And which is fine by me, you know, in my opinion, because at least it stops in a reasonable cause, but it's not all the way down here and it just cuts off, you know. So it doesn't make it look ugly or make or break the figure at all either when it comes to the paint scheme. But yeah, this thing is super dope. I mean, here, let's just take a look at the face. At first, when the eyes, because you could tell the eyes are red, and I had originally thought that was like a paint blotch, but when I looked at it, it's actually the pattern of the eye. The eye is red right there, and then it's just the little detail of dots that go around it. So it's not extra paint that's just been left over, and it's like that on the other side as well. So that's just how the pattern is around the eye. So I thought that was really cool. And just the details, incredible. I think Mattel did a very good job. And this is a $20 toy. I know people had asked me how much the last set was that I reviewed. I really don't remember. I think it was a $20 set as well. It might have been a little bit more, but I know for a fact I remember that this is a $20 toy because, you know, I bought everything in a lot, so it's like a big. So I wasn't keeping track of how much all it was, but I do know that this was $20. So it's up there with NECA as far as quality goes, in my opinion. Because look at the teeth. The teeth are individually sculpted, individually painted, and the head, the face, head sculpt right here. So, and here comes the famous not painting the claws. So they should have just painted the claws like they did here. And if they did, I can't really tell. Because now looking at this, the feet, my bad, the feet, you know, maybe they did, I don't know. But anyways, enough about the paint. I like how they put the feathers. Now this is like soft plastic. These feathers right here. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and adjust that. These feathers right here are soft plastic. So I thought that was a nice touch right there. And there's the scales right here and everything, all the way down. And the same thing with the back of the head. You got the little soft, excuse me, the little soft plastic right here. Very fine detail. So let's go over the articulation real quick. We'll start with the head. The head articulates back and forth. You can move it. It has a nice range of motion up and down. And the actual head itself is on a ball joint. So you can make it look side to side. And like I said, the neck can go up and down. And you can go side to side as well. And the jaws has a nice range of motion right there. Ooh, they even painted the gums right there. That's nice. So there's the tongue right there. There's the upper mouth part right there. I thought that was a neat touch right there. So very pleased with that. It looks straight right here, but then when you try to close it, it kind of goes off to the side a little bit. So kind of watch out for that. So that's about as far as it opens. But yeah, you can turn the neck 360. But as far as the head goes, that's about as far as you're going to be able to move the head this way and back. You won't be able to do a 360, which is fine. So, and you can turn his neck like that. Like, so very cool. And the arms, they're on a ball joint. Go up and down. You can do a 360 right there. And the elbow, I think the elbows are double jointed. Double jointed elbows, I think, or maybe it was a single joint. Yeah. And the hands, they go back and forth. And they rotate 360. So, hi, how you doing? Oh, I didn't even see that. I've had this toy for a few days. I didn't even notice that. You got the little feathers that are sculpted in right here. They're not rubber like this, like the feathers here. They're just pretty much sculpted in right there. So, yeah, you got a nice range of motion for the arms. So, it's very cool. Okay, yeah, this is a single elbow, not a double jointed. And the same thing with the other arm. So, and then the feet or legs, you can go up and down. You can go 360. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. You do 360 on the legs. Single jointed knees right here, and the feet right there. It's on the ball. So you can turn these things around. Look like he got a broken leg all the way around. So I don't think that's completely 360 right there. Oh yeah, never mind. So the 360 all the way in the knee area and the ankles right here. Only thing I wish they would have done that would have been really cool for the feet, if this claw would have had a joint to where you can move the claw up and down. I think that would have been cool. So, but other than that, got a nice, very articulated. Really impressed with what Mattel has done with this. So you can make him stand up like this, straighten out his legs, or you can have him bent like this to like his regular raptor stance. Excuse me. The tail, you will have to do some assembly required. This you will have to attach yourself. It's not that difficult, really. You just got to give it a good push. And if you're real cautious about assembly, then you can just heat it up with warm water, and I'm sure it'll slip in real easily. So the tail just goes back and forth. It goes all the way over here, but it doesn't really go all the way over here. So the way it's set is like this. So it's not really straight, it's just off to the side. So that's why it goes all the way here and barely over this side. You can't do a 360 here, and same thing with this thing. You can't do a 360 over here. So, but other than that, tail moves moves up and down and side to side. And the same thing, the legs. The thing that I like about the Mattel toys are these legs. You can like move them in and out. You know, the thighs can go in and out like this, and I think that's really cool. This side can move out more than this one. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe it just might be mine. So that's another thing you can look out, keep an eye out for. So, but you get a better range when you have your thighs moving out, so you can get a better stance and stuff. So overall, I mean, this thing is incredible. I really like this thing. So let's play with this guy a little bit. You know, put him down like that. Things like that. So let's go ahead and see if we can find something to compare him with. Okay, we are about to measure this guy out, and we'll see how long he is and how tall he is. Okay, from head to toe, or tail to head, he is a good 16 inches long. And standing up like this, from he's about almost 7 inches, but that's just having him in that posture. So if you was to make him fully stand up, articulated, like stand up wise, like this, I mean, that's if you wanted to. If you wanted to stand him up really, really large, like this, really tall, then, depending on how you want to stand him up, then he would be almost like about 9.5 inches. And I'm sure you can make him a lot taller than that too, if you wanted to stretch him out. I mean, he is articulated, so you shouldn't be having any issues stretching him out. So sorry. Trying to get him where I want him. Anyways, there we go. So, size comparison, we got Skinner. he will be the main guy that we will be comparing all of our dinosaurs to. So, there is Skinner. Playability. We don't really necessarily know how big the Indoraptor is in the film until we actually seen it. So I couldn't really tell you if that's an accurate size. But I'm pretty sure it's a pretty large dinosaur. A lot bigger than a regular raptor. So, but yeah, he is a hybrid. So I'd be surprised if he is that big. And we got a JP Dinosaur basic Velociraptor. Playability wise, yeah. Unless if you wanted the little raptor to be a baby. Now, here is the main thing we're going to compare it to. And so, we have the Series 1 Utah Raptor from the JP line. So, size-wise, the Utah Raptor wins. And, but yeah, it's about the same size and length, you know. But as far as the actual size goes, the Utah Raptors wins that one. So, there you go. But yeah, I mean, this thing is great. I mean, I was very impressed. I mean, the Greek detail, the paint, from the articulation wise. I mean, you can have him do all kinds of things. I mean, this thing is just amazing. And for $20, for $19.99 plus tax, I think Mattel wins with this one. I mean, see, the good thing that because normally if you have balancing issues, you wouldn't be able to have anything to spread out or maneuver around. You would have to do all kinds of weird stuff to it just to get it into a good position. But now, since Mattel had added this feature to where you can move the thighs out, you know, you can get a better stance to excuse me to position your dinosaurs, and so, which is really cool. I mean, you can spread them out like this, or you can spread them out inwards and things like that. So, but yeah, I mean, this is one of the dinosaurs that I really wanted, and I got them. And like I tell people all the time who ask me how I was able to get them early, just go to your local Walmart, just ask an associate, just say, look, you know what, I'm interested. If you have any Fallen Kingdom dinosaurs in the back, people have been buying them, and I was wondering if you can help me out. And the worst thing they're going to tell you is no, just wait till the release date. Or, you know, sometimes some people will be happy to give them to you early, you know. So, trust me, I got denied a few times myself. So, but anyways, but yeah, I was able to get my little loot that I wanted. I mean, I'm sure I could have gotten some more stuff, but I just wanted to focus on the ones that I really wanted the most. The next thing that I really want the most is probably the real field Mosasaurus, and I did not see that one, so they probably won't bring that out till second quarter of the year, or maybe third quarter of the year, or whatever. But anyways, but yeah, I highly recommend this toy. This thing is an amazing figure, in my opinion, because you can do so much with this thing, you know, and it's just wow. It's NECA quality, you know, that from, like I said, from the sculpt, the details, the paint, the posability. I mean, you can do a lot with this thing. So I highly recommend it. So if you're not able to find it early, snag it when it's on the release date. The release date is Monday, April 16th. So just be there when your store opens, or you know, just be able to get it, you know. And I think it's just an amazing toy. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but it's the truth. It's a great figure. And time for a collection update. So here's my T-Rex that I have right here, and I already forgot this dinosaur's name. The Monosaurus. It's not like this is like a common dinosaur that everybody talks about. But yeah, this is the Monosaurus. But so far, this is what I have in my collection that you've seen. So each time I do a review of a Jurassic World figure or something, I will be doing a collection update so you can see how big my collection's growing on these things. So that concludes the review. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please give this a video a like, give this channel a sub, and hit the notification bell so you can receive all my information or videos that I upload. And comment down below what you think of the Indoraptor, and if you'll be picking this up when you ever get a chance. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you.